If adults want to watch other adults having sex on TV or having intimacy on the internet, well, it is their choice. After all, they are adults and they are free to choose that and they are free to do that. There is no law that is against adults watching other adults having intimacy on screens. And since there is no law, they are free to choose it. But then, this goes against our moral and our Christian values. In fact, as I'm speaking to you right now, research has it that some 30,000 people are watching pornography as we speak right now. That is how serious the issue has become. Hi, my name is Reverend Anakwame, and in this video, I'll give you 3 reasons why you should stop watching pornography. Getting access to explicit materials today is very easy. Thanks to the invention of internet, and the invention of smartphones, and the invention of laptops and computers, we can do a lot of work anywhere. And we can also access these explicit materials on these devices that are supposed to help us to improve our lives. All it takes is for you to enter a website and you have access to these explicit materials. In fact, having access to pornography is easier than having access to normal videos that you want to watch. So you could see that it is very easy to lay hands on these things. Now, these are the reasons why I think that watching pornography is bad for you and then you have to desist from it. The first reason is that pornography destroys relationships. Pornography destroys relationships. Why am I saying that? In pornography, there is a distortion of what sex is. Sex in pornography is portrayed as only a fun something. It is all about performance and it's all about having fun. This takes away the love that sex brings. So sex, which is supposed to bind couples together, is now seen as a way of just having fun. Therefore, you have a lot of people seeing women today as sex objects. That what a woman is created for is just to have sex with the husband and then just to please the husband or please the partner, and that is it. This is the wrong impression of what sex is supposed to do for us as humans. Yes, the fun part of sex is there, but that is not the main reason why we are having sex at all. How many times have we heard people say that I am visiting pornography sites to know how I want to satisfy my husband, to know how I want to satisfy my partner? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you that what you are watching there is far from the reality. And this is going to create in you some kind of ecstasy, some kind of fantasy that you want to practice. But then you cannot practice this fantasy because no one can live to that expectation. And that is going to have a great effect on your sexual life, in your relationship, and what is supposed to be a very good relationship will hit rock bottom. The second reason why you should run away from pornography is that pornography contributes greatly to the increase in violence against women. In a research conducted in the United States of America on the most popular pornographic videos that have ever been created, the research got it that 88% of these videos contain violence against women. That is not all. 95% of the women captured in this video responded positively to the violence that were being implemented on them. What this does is that it creates the impression that women enjoy sex more when it is painful. It creates the impression that women enjoy sex when they are being humiliated. That cannot be the real image of what sex is supposed to be. Because testimonies of people who have left the porn industry has it that it is a painful experience. Some of them confess that they had to endure this painful experience just to create a perfect scene for the viewers to view. Women have to be subjected to a lot of pain, a lot of torture, in order to create those perfect videos that you are watching on the internet. So in fact, what you are watching is women getting raped on camera. And you think that is a cool thing? That is not something cool. That is something that we have to run away from. But we encourage them if you continue watching it. So the next time you take your phone, you take your computer, and you want to watch pornography, remember the pain of these women who are being violated, these women who are being abused in order to get you that perfect scene. The third reason why you should stop watching porn is that porn contributes greatly to human trafficking, especially trafficking of teenage girls. There is a general consensus that people who appear on the screens and act pornographic scenes know what they are doing, and then they are doing it out of their will. Unfortunately, that assertion is not always true. Most of the women that we see on the screen are being recorded without their consent. Most of them have their images exposed to the internet without their consent. Great victims of these vices are immigrant women who do not have proper documentations. These women are exploited to act pornographic scenes with the aim of getting them proper documentations in future. These women are subjected to a lot of suffering just to get the proper documentations. Most of these women we see in these videos also are women that have been trafficked from other countries, and they have been brought and sold to people who are using them as prostitutes. And in order for them to make extra cash, they sell out these women to these porn production sites, and then they force these women to make porn videos. In fact, some of them confess that when they do not perform well, they are either caned or they are starved for days. So they don't have any choice. They have to do what they are supposed to do in order to survive. I think this is a worrying phenomenon. This is something we have to be concerned about. In 2013, the word teen porn was searched 500,000 times each day on Google alone. The question we have to ask ourselves is, where are they getting all these things to produce these videos? So anytime you take your phone, ready to open a porn site to enjoy these videos that they do, think about the poor immigrants, the poor women who are being blackmailed, the poor teens who are being used to create these scenes. Now when we talk about teen, we are talking about 13 to 19 years. The real age of these women are not shown in the video. So how will you know if you are watching child pornography? So there you have it. 3 reasons why you should stop watching porn. If you enjoyed this video, do well to give it a thumbs up and support this channel by subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss any new video we post on this channel. God bless you, and let's stop porn.